Last time we left off in Call from the Deep, our intrepid adventurers, had fought long and hard on a vessel ship. It was called the Golden Crown. It was sunken galley that had been sunken for many years, for over a century actually. As it seems that there was treasure to be had, and there was clues on likely missing adventurers that have gone missing, people that had resided within the city Prosper, and the Sahagins, and some rather alien-like creatures that dwelled around these parts. As our heroes had killed many of the Sahagins, making their way, clearing that path, and using the great mighty Billy's strength to rip a door open that was locked and chained for a good reason, sinking water inside, as one of our heroes decided to open the curtains, realizing there was a dead wizard there, awaking up from his slumber, and seeing fit that he couldn't recall who you were, but seeing fit that one of your players, Craven, was looking through his belongings as he saw fit to kill you all. As the battle ensued, as Billy saw fit to potentially parley with him, but he was not taking it at heed, as Craven saw fit to drop his investigation and start driving blades into him, as everybody was pitching in by healing, doing damage, or getting out of dodge. As at the end of this horrible conflict, 3 of our heroes died from this terrible battle, and the wizard survived, vanishing and fleeing from sight. As the rest of you began to make your way out before you were going to be eaten by the sharks, or whatever creatures that lied. As you guys made it back onto land and began to set up a camp, hopefully a barrel right upon the morning, realizing what had conspired and what happened, realizing this was not worth the trip, and began to make your way back to the capital city of Neverwinter. As you begin to sink your heads low and realizing things have to change. Not having a job for a month, making panhandling work around the city, and gradually hearing news of a war happening forth. The great city of Baldur's Gate's in trouble. They need heroes. People who wish to have their pockets run deep with coin, and likely get a backstabbing upon what has conspired here. Maybe it's still correlated to the mission at hand, unknown, but it was a new chapter, was hero. As they still haven't decided a name for themselves, they recruited a turtle across their ranks as he was eating some fly cookies and telling stories, realizing quickly enough he was happily to join the party, helping where he could. As the party decided to embark on a ship called the Voyager, as they had taken a ship originally towards their first destination, as they offered to allow them set sail for abundance of 20 gold pieces. As it has taken a week of travel to arrive towards the city of Baldur's Gate, as we continue our adventures, a call from the deep, seeing what adventures we can get ourselves into and what shenanigans. So that is our recap. As our next recap is Corm, since our turtle friend's not here.
Alright.
I should have said Billy, but I now spoiled it.
I mean, my name's right there. It's fine.
Who is this Corm? I don't know. Alright. Let me detail out the area as we continue onwards. As a week of travel across the voyage, you begin to see the beautiful land of Baldur's Gate, the beautiful sun, the darkness of glooms before its gates. As you begin to arrive shortly after, people bustling along, hearing cries, people fishing, people yelling at each other as you head towards the harbor, arriving as the dark is set aside, as you guys finally arrive towards rather this quaint establishment, as you find yourself at the Commerce Bay. as the main entrance to the city via the Commerce Bay is known as the Grey Harbor. This busy dock opens upon the river of the Konhatha River. The harbor master, Marquet. Marquet is rather the resident of a small nearby shack near the pier where vessels come and go, making themselves known as they get through him likely as the harbor is typically closed after sunset, but you arrived here upon morning. Afterwards, there's no ships are permitted up to moor here. This Marquet looks like an old grumpy individual, balding, with salt and pepper stubble, although he officially takes note of any ship that moors in the harbor, seeing fit. As he stops you guys as you arrive towards the ship. You there? Why? What are you docking this ship for?
Hello. We've heard rumor of trouble here in Baldur's Gate. We come from Neverwinter.
It doesn't matter if you come here to Neverwinter. You can't dock this ship here. You're gonna have to pay a constant fee.
Can I ask how much it is?
Wouldn't the captain pay constant fees? This ain't our ship.
It's not your ship, man. Well, then it's gonna be setting off. Yeah, no, soon. This is up to you guys if you want to keep the boat on the dock or let the Voyager leave, heading back towards Neverwinter. Remember, you might need a boat down the road.
Keep the boat on the dock.
You can try to persuade him to bribe him, likely for a small fee or such, as he might look the other way.
Go ahead, Draco, with the highest charisma.
Well, he needs to roleplay it out.
What?
Okay. Draco will try to bribe him. In his mind, he's gonna go to the guard. Is there any way we could get the friends and families discount?
Friends and family?
If we paid
We're
you
not
personally?
related to you. I'm not a fucking god, by the way.
Oh, he's not the guard?
No, he's the harbor master.
That means he's important, just an FYI.
Yeah. Look, sir, we really just want to join the cause. There's too much trouble going on.
I don't give a shit about your cause.
Well, then I stand with my first question. How much is the cost for the ship to stay at dock?
Alright, you forfeit your persuasion check as he begins to ask. Well, about 10 gold pieces. To stay
and how
here.
long?
How long?
When you say stay here, how long?
I'd say 2 days max.
10 gold for 2 days?
I have ships coming in here every day. Take it or leave it.
That's understood. And if we wanted to, I mean, this probably wouldn't make sense, sir, but if we wanted to extend past those 2 days, I understand you said no to a discount, but do you see where I'm going with this?
Another 5 gold pieces for another 2 days, I allow it.
Thank you very much, sir. I won't argue with you on that. Thank you for the discount. I'll give him 15 gold and stand in front of him to see if there's anything else to say.
Right, you may pass through. This one, boys! As you watch them allowing the ship to stay. As you see a lot of guys moving around it. As he's jotting down on the note, making sure your boat won't be vacated off the premises for the next 4 days.
Alright guys, you heard that. We got a ship at dock for 4 days. I think we might be better off heading straight to a tavern, or since we're not affiliated with anybody yet, I would even recommend spending a day to look for lodging and do some shopping as far as gear and whatnot. But we do need to recruit, and I still think that would be our first priority. So, what do you guys
Divide
think?
and conquer. Somebody does the shopping, somebody goes to the tavern, or would y'all rather stick together?
I've never been in this city. I've only heard rumors of what goes on in the city.
This
I
is
would.
like Neverwinter but bigger. Baldur's Gate size is quite a bigger city. As on the actual map that I had showed prior, this is the capital city, so it's pretty vast.
Okay.
You're like an ant, basically. You're currently on the docks right now. It's a massive
All
city.
right.
But as you explore the city, I do have areas that you can vacate and find as you progress. So don't feel a threat that, like, oh, I don't know where to go. There are places.
Well, how about this, guys? For at least today, we find the first available tavern with food, drink, and bed, and we start recruiting there. And then if we want to change location or anything like that, we can decide on that later. But I personally, it's a big city. I kind of want to look around. Maybe I'll find some good gear. But that's for another time, I guess.
I'm good with that.
Anybody need to grab anything, do anything while we're here at the docks, or should we just head straight for the tavern? A tavern.
So
How
you
fast is
guys,
the?
if go ahead.
I just making a joke.
Oh,
Forget. So
so you can. There's a couple shops here. There's a shop here to buy boats here or supplies for your boats. There is a shop here. There's a tavern actually here, a small one, like a kind of cafe, if anything. But if you want to go to an actual, real, authentic tavern, you can obviously just go off the map if you wanted to over yonder to explore the city. There's a lot of cool places to see. But if you just wanted to come in by and get a quick harbor meal, you're welcome to. But you can go. Is Baldur's Gate. It has like multiple taverns, multiple places to visit.
how fast can the turtle walk? I'm getting it. Have
He
to go
walks 30
slower.
feet, normal speed. He's not slow.
Um,
He's not even here, so yeah, I'm just taking him
Oh,
out.
okay.
No, he didn't come in. He's sleeping probably
Gotcha.
again. As you do see,
Yeah.
there are about 5 Baldarian. They're kind of guards. The flaming fish. You see them having kind of like the fist icon of a fiery fist across their banner or their tabard they have on. They're kind of a scabbard on their sword side and a spear and a shield as they in the eye around people. As they are part of the faction of the Lord Alliance. They are kind of like part of the Baldur's Gate's like main force of guards here. Originally, they were mercenaries before Alder Ravengard had now officially made them the town's guards.
hey guys, hold up. I'm gonna try something real quick. I'm gonna pull out a gold coin and I'm gonna do some coin flips with it, roll it through my fingers, and I'm gonna say out loud, "Hey guys, do you know where we might find a tavern that is good on collecting information?" I'm saying this out loud on purpose,
You see the
seeing
guards
if
look at
anybody.
you. Make it double that, and maybe I'll tell you something.
Oh, I'm new to this city. I can't really argue right now. That's fine.
You just,
I,
you just paid him gold for directions.
All right, it takes 2 gold pieces off you if you give him that.
yep, I give it to him.
Alright, well,
Okay.
there's a few good taverns around here. The Blushing Mermaid's a good one, honestly. There's a place right there as well. But no, it's not really busy, honestly, if you want a good, nice fillet of fish or such. But the Elf Song Tavern's another good place as well. There's a couple of hot spots, but depends what your fancy is. You like a brawl, then head towards the Blushing Mermaid. But if you don't want to brawl, you just want to enjoy a good brew and food and great rumours, then the Elf Song Tavern is your way to go.
Thank you very much, sir. I really do appreciate it. I'll turn to you two and I'll ask straight up. Well, you want a rowdy group or you want a more relaxed group?
Dragonborn over there probably wants a quiet group. I want some fun.
I'm
But
down for a rowdy group.
you can run away.
You mean survive? Yeah.
All right. Well, the reason why I'm asking guys is because we do need to recruit, but I would prefer, how should I put it, a more level-headed bunch added to us instead of a straight up run into the fight. Other than that, the Elf Song Tavern, uh, who knows? We might get pretty relaxed, may be able to get our hands on some decent information. But the guard did say, for better information, the Blushing Mermaid would be the better choice. I'm trying
The elf
to
song is
make
better
sure.
for rumors. The Blushing
Oh,
Mermaid
okay.
is good for people who want to brawl and stuff like that. But you might
Oh,
get some
oh,
information
oh,
there as well. It's a rowdier tavern compared to the elf song. So if you like a rowdy
oh,
tavern where people are elbowing each other, constantly cheering and being loud and obnoxious and liking, that kind of feeling, that kind of I don't know, atmosphere, I guess you could say. But the elf song
okay.
tavern is more chill.
I kind of think Elf Song would be the better choice then.
There are more
Mhm.
other ones as well, but he hadn't mentioned them prior. So there are more taverns, but they may be more expensive for your taste. But you might hear about them down the road.
Right now, our first objective is a bed and recruit some numbers. So Elf Song seems like the safer, more comfortable choice, at least for today. And then we can look for a fight later on if Brilla doesn't start one, honestly.
I bet Grilla can start a fight at the elf song if she really wanted to.
It's a good way to get yourself fucking kicked out too.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So I'd say besides doing window shopping, my goal would be to head straight for the tavern. But if you guys see anything or think of anything that you wanted to stop or do, I'm not going to stop you. It's our first day, and we're not contracted to anybody at the moment anyway.
Out of general precaution, Draco is going to suggest for us to pick up some potions. I know they're expensive, but the way we go about things.
And yeah, I do agree with that. So I mean, if we pass a potion shop on the way, definitely. But recruiting numbers and maybe one of them would be a local. Um, they might be able to more or less be a guide as well as in addition to our numbers. That's what I'm thinking.
All right, you know, I'm ready to go when you are.
That's a sachet.
I'm just trying. I'm just trying to keep close to Brilla in case she like catches somebody's eye.
All right, so you guys begin to leave the docks and head towards Elf Song. I'm assuming.
Yes, yes.
As you guys begin to travel, you do come across obviously a market full of different kind of oddities and different kinds of shops, different things to explore, and different baubles. If you're interested in buying potions or items or equipment, you're welcome to it, as there is a lot of things here. As you see, a lot of people enjoying food and different kinds of kind of perspectives on life, depending what you're looking. There are shops that actually have stuff like that, but the market square tend to have a more fair, cheaper price, but the quality may not be the same.
What time of the day is it?
It's morning.
Morning. Get some food in us
Well,
and drink.
uh,
Drink.
We're at the. It looks like we're in the market right now. From what I could tell, it looks like
You smell
common
different
people.
kinds of aromas of food, of potato, to like kind of like sausages and different kinds of baubles of food hitting your noses. Is it makes your mouth water. You obviously see different kinds of dishes being offered.
You guys want to grab something to eat? I mean, we're here. Might as well. Who knows when we'll be able to get our hands on home cooked food.
Anything
Um,
deep fried.
As a, you can see some street food here. It's pretty cheap actually. They are quality's not the greatest, but you know that's street food for it. Um, they're like in the copper pieces, honestly. As you come across a couple locations, actually, what all three of you are only a perception check. The lowest perception check gets the cheapest food. The higher perception will get the better food.
I like it.
As Brilla, I knew you were gonna get the cheap food. All right, Brilla, you see some street food. The prices here range from 1 to 5 copper pieces. It's very dirt cheap. As you
What
see,
a deal!
you see a rat on a stick for a copper piece, charred, seasoned with pepper and garlic, popular among the outer city workers. You also see fried fish cakes, minced river fish, breaded with fried in grease, sold hot in a paper cone for only 2 copper pieces. And a
That's
bowl
pretty
of
good.
spiced lentils and flatbread for 3 copper. Simple fare from Little Kalashine, just a day's away from here. Warm and nourishing, of course. Or if you want something a little bit more a stew like, they have a bitter root stew, a cup size for 4 copper, a vegetable heavy stew with a faint bitter of a kick, with a good ale included. And then the last one's a pickled quail eggs, skewered 3 of them on a stick for 5 copper, briny, spicy, great with street corner gambling.
Let me decide. Yes.
I know you want that rat on the stick.
I'll take 3 of them, one for each of us.
Okay. That'll be 3 copper, sir.
And keep the change. He gives exact change. She gives exact change.
Exact change.
Oh,
They're
dick
like,
move.
they're like, they look at you pissed off. All right, you see these
damn
three
tourist.
grilled rats on the sticks offered to you, Draco and Techni.
Start with the tail.
Draco eats his whole.
Mm. It's pretty
You
good,
can really
Oh.
taste.
but you
You
can see
taste
the
the
eye.
gristle.
You can see the eyes looking at you, Techni, as it's dead.
yeah. Hey guys, would one of you like this? Because I got up close and personal with rats not too long ago. Remember? Not really in the mood for rat.
Rock,
Time to
paper,
bite
scissors
back.
over it.
No, I'll take it.
I'll give it to Brilla then. um,
Ratatouille delicious.
You gotta
yeah,
eat the
yeah.
rats, or they'll eat you, friend.
Yep. Fear therapy. Next, we got to
Mm.
find Mind Flare on the stick.
Oh,
You don't even know what a mind
oh,
flare is.
Or Wizard on a Bobby.
All right, as yeah, I'm guessing Techni, you offer the stick to Draco or Brilla.
No, I take it. I take
You,
it back.
you just watch her just eat
Yeah.
and devour it.
Waste not,
Yeah.
want not.
She like talks with like pieces of rat in her teeth.
um, I'm assuming this is happening right in front of the stall, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn Brilla and Draco away, start walking off, and I'm going to flip a silver coin to the stall's way for the food.
Oh, there's no rat
Just
hair
so
on
that
it. They've cleaned it. It's just a skinless rat.
Oh, that was my nose hair. Sorry.
Oh, gross. All
It was
right.
red.
As
Well-
yeah, go ahead, sorry, Techni.
Oh, I was gonna say to the guys, if you guys see any small shops selling tools, I'd like to get my hands on some tinker tools, and I'd say the same for you guys if there's any tools or kits that you might be lacking. Definitely a healer's kit. If you guys see any of those, I need to restock mine.
Do
All
you
right.
need proficiency to use the healer's kit?
No, you can. Everybody can use the healer's kit. You just need the feat to heal.
Got you.
What?
So you can
Yeah.
use the healer's kit as an action, and it will stabilize somebody, which is cool, but it will not
But it
heal
won't.
without the feat.
Got you.
As we continue onwards on our cuisine menu today, as Techni, you eventually come across another aroma smell. Maybe this is a little bit more to your taste. As you see, the common fare food here about us, it's in the silver pieces. Roast duck leg with mash, drizzled with honey gravy, and a dockside favorite for only a silver piece. Crusted meat pies, stuffed with beef, root vegetable, and a thick gravy, filled and portable for 2 silver. Grilled sausage plates for 3 silver. 2 fat sausages on rye bread, mustard, and cabbage coleslaw. And you see a red wine beef stew, about 4 silver. Slow cooked beef in rich wine broth with tubers. As the last one you also see is the honey porridge with nuts and fruit, 5 silver. Morning favorite among the lower cities' scribes and laborers around these parts.
Okay. It's a local dish and it's a favorite. I'll ask to try that.
Alright, the roast duck leg with mash.
Yes.
Alright, it's a silver piece. Good, sir.
All right. Thank you. Much appreciated.
As you see the drizzled onion and gravy, as you see a duck leg and mash offered to you on a bowl. If you have a do you have a mess bowl
I do.
in your inventory?
Yes, I do.
As you
I do have
as
a
it's
mess
offered to
kit.
you, as you see the leg and the mash offered to you, it's steaming hot.
I go ahead and scarf it down without burning my
As you
mouth
you
because
watch him, he didn't
I'm
offer you
hungry.
any food. He starts eating it in front of you. He's burning his lips as it's molten hot.
I look at her and I say, "Hey, I waited on purpose to see what else was there."
I did buy the last round, mister.
It's only
Well,
100 times more expensive.
You're not here.
well, how about this, Brilla? I will gladly pay for your first 2 drinks once we get into the bar.
Cough, cough, cheapest drinks.
What
Yeah, I
what clan of gnome are you? The cheap feet or
He's a
the
cheapskate.
penny pinchers? The penny pinchers squad. Just
I'm r-
kidding.
I'm I'm rare amongst my kind. Okay, I
You just
love.
gave 2 gold to those guards, and you scarfed down a duck meat in front of me.
I think last session he gave fucking money out.
Yeah, who gave gold ingots to some strangers? Why don't you hand them a gold ingot?
I told you. I told you guys.
Where's your
I
sense of proportion?
I know how to survive. I don't need gold, and I've been living on my own for decades. So
You
gold don't mean shit to me. But I have been spending my own gold, so you can't say anything to that. Because
It is
we have,
ironic that you gave gold to somebody who immediately died.
Yeah, it's just a
yes,
curse. Don't ever
yeah.
accept his money because it'll automatically mean you'll die.
That is true. We're still besties then. Okay.
All right.
Uh,
As our last patron, as you technically even scarf it up, you with your nostrils, Draco, begin to smell something rather much more patchable towards your taste. As you see very expensive, high quality food around these parts. You see they're in the gold pieces, as it's not particularly more people would like. As you see a Kalashine dish of saffron and rice and lamb for a gold piece, a fragment of rich, dusted with cinnamon and dried fruit. You also see a sun-dried sea sip and jerky pouch for 2 gold pieces, salty, spicy, not for the weak of stomach, of course. As you also see kind of a little bit more fancier things as it becomes a white cheese whale for 4 gold pieces, sharp, creamy, and served with crusty bread, as it's like almost like a soup, as it's kind of embedded into the actual the wheel of cheese as you're eating it and kind of picking at it as you eat it. As the last thing you see is a bottle of wine from it's called the ice wine from the Ten Towns. It's very far from here. Comes from the northern lands of Icewind Dale. For 5 gold pieces. It's served chill and a rare prize. Nobles indulge on the sweet tastes of the fancier things.
He'll have 4.
For what?
Yes.
You gotta say what? Yes.
Page 1 and page 2, but
I don't think
No,
you have the money.
nope.
I don't think you can afford gold pieces here.
okay.
I don't know. What do you
Draco.
want? Oh, you want to mooch off him? Okay, I get it.
I look at both of them and I smile because I know Brilla's doing that because I denied her
I
some
put
of
it
my
in the
food.
Discord if you wanted to buy it or not.
Here it is. Draco's gonna save his money.
You get the cat eyes from Brilla.
I'm about to cry. Persuasion check?
Uh,
Oh! Try to beat that,
that's really high.
you cheap
I'll get
bastard.
him. I'll get him the saffron rice with lamb for 1
Alright.
gold piece.
Alright, here you go. Enjoy.
Her.
Do you have a mess bowl by chance?
Sure. My shield.
Alright, she flips your shield over and places it in there.
Delicious. Thanks, Draco.
You're my favorite
Of
now.
course.
She's gonna cling on to you now. For everything.
Once Brilla is done with her little snack or drink, I'll go ahead and cast Prestidigitation on the shield so at least it looks clean.
And my mutton chops, too.
And I'll do that as well. Well, speaking of which, I'll go ahead and cast Prestidigitation on the whole party because we were out at sea for 7 to 10 days. That way we look good and we don't smell like the sea.
As you
So
guys get,
that's done.
as you guys get to see a little bit of the beauty around, you do come across the sea tower of Baldarian, very far away, of course. It is an island designated away from everything else on the map itself. It's named after the Baldarian's legendary seafarer explorer, founded of Baldur's Gate. This naval fortification is located on a rocky island in the middle of Commerce Bay. The sea tower is as full armory and accessible by members of the Flaming Fists and half a dozen mongrels to combat the invasion by hostile ships. The barracks are also equipped with enormous chains which can wound up from beneath the waves. The chains stretch on the outermost wharf to the east side of the bar of the harbor from invaders. As you can see, this is a great place, and likely one of the head leaders tend to visit there. A name of an individual named Grand Duke Ravengard tends to access this point sometimes in his venture upon the city. You get to see this kind of beautiful bombardment. This is basically what they have for their fortifications. for the sea. But you get to see that in the outskirts as you begin to eventually get full a little bit, enjoying your food and splendors. As obviously you look around. Are you guys looking for anything else in the market?
The only thing I'd be looking for is a place that might be selling tools and kits, but it's
You
not
do
a
find a
priority.
discount tools pre-used for cheap.
Got blood on it.
It is a market, so it's going to be pre-used stuff.
Yeah.
You're not going to get like
All right.
genuine stuff. But if you want to get brand new, you're going to be paying full price for the tools.
No, I don't currently have any Tinker's tools on me, so
Do you want Tinker's
if
tools? Are you proficient in them?
I am,
Okay.
but,
You can buy
uh,
Tinker's tool for 50 gold pieces. They're selling them for 25, as these ones are vintage.
vintage Tinker's tools.
So in a way that they still work as Tinker's tools, but there's no chance that they may not last forever.
And they're selling them for 25, you said?
Yeah, half price. A little rusted. Good, could
Oh,
use a
that
good scrub.
yeah. As long as they're usable, I'll take them.
Yeah, you
So
can
yeah,
take
I'll
them.
go up. I'll go up to the shop and I'll give them the 25 gold.
Here you
Thank you very
go.
much.
He's a little ancient, but they'll still do the job. 35 years old,
God,
and still strong.
Thank you. Tools are much appreciated.
Because he's got that kind of old school, like, it has like a handle, like the old school wooden handle with the old tools it used to have back in the day. The kind of Tinker Tool style. I'm a handyman now.
Guys, I just bought some toys. I can't wait to use them.
okay. Good
I'm
job.
a, I'm a, I'm a tinkerer at heart. I
Alright,
just
he's
haven't
gonna
had a
tinker your
reason to use
teeth.
them.
He's gonna dentist you up. You want
Uh,
a tooth pulled?
well, is there anything else you guys want to look for? I'm actually starting to have fun looking around. I just don't want to look like a tourist. We still need to head to a tavern and recruit for the day.
Would they
Yeah.
have navigator's tools?
They
Hell, I
do.
will.
Yeah.
For how much?
Navigator tools, used or brand new?
Used.
Used, 15 gold.
Ooh, nice.
Why don't you splurge to get the new ones?
Draco didn't make that much during the month off. Yeah, I'll take the used one.
Thank you very much. Enjoy.
I appreciate it.
Top of the line.
And
That's for us. That's it. Yeah, that's true.
before we head to the tavern, I'd also like to ask the shopkeeper if they knew anywhere we could get potions.
Potions? Well, I know a couple market squares here that sell them, but, they may be, well, oil salesmen, you know what I mean? They might be not real
Ah,
potions, but I do know a couple proprietors around here that sells genuine potions. But they're quite hefty. Standard price 50 gold pieces.
hmm. It would still be really helpful information to find out where the real potions are.
Real potion vendors are further into the upper city area.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
My pleasure.
Hmm.
I hope you have a great day.
What are you guys thinking? Should we go to the tavern first or try to see how expensive these potions are?
Kind of hungry. We should go to the tavern.
Let's go to the tavern first and set up. Well, we should really recruit and get room and board for the night before we do anything else.
You're right.
I mean, other than that, we really are not contracted to anybody right now. We are literal adventurers at the moment. So uh, I would feel more comfortable to have room and board.
Gotcha.
All right. As you guys begin to vacate. Oh, look at who came in. The tortoise. I had to do your recap, by the way.
Sorry, whoever's doing it next week, I'll do it.
No, it's okay.
fine.
No, he's already doing the recording. All right. You're sleeping. You're half awake. What? We made it towards the Baldur's Gate.
Yeah,
Role playing
I
a turtle.
had trouble, and so I had to stay up later than I should have.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Well, welcome aboard. Alright, as a random turtle joins your group. As they enjoyed the feasts of interesting food and cuisines across the market square. As we are heading towards Elfsong Tavern. Which is funny because he just literally joined that. He was in the he was in a campaign just yesterday doing that place.
I just left that tavern.
Yeah, this place is before all the stuff that happened to Elturel. Elturel's fine in this universe. So
Ooh.
it's this campaign was made before that adventure, so it's like maybe I'd say like a year or two before the issues. All right. Oh, this is your tavern today. I didn't use the original elf song. I used a different one, so it's fast and complex. As you arrive, you see a door before your faces. It's loud and crowded. There's a lot of people enjoying themselves, drinks and splendors and different quantities of food. As you arrive, you can see the Elfsong Tavern is one of the best-known inns in Baldur's Gate. It's located on the east of the lower city, a two-story building, large and elegantly built, with a slate roof and wooden walls. Inside the tavern is stocked with hardwood and furniture, several dark boots, and some of which have been scarced by blades. Many of the tables are ordered off with hanging tapestries, providing the privacy to customers, and an inn that is bathed with blue light, with numerous drift globes that are floating along the ceilings. Most notable are the features of the tavern are the stuffed baby beholders behind the bar. Its unmistakable ghostly elven song, which can be heard periodically throughout the tavern. As you arrive in Brilla, you get stopped. Hey!
Hello.
You'll need this menu, as he gives you a menu. Have a seat.
Great. Thanks, mister.
As you can buy all manners of food and drink, including the famous stew adorned by many Baldarians, as there are meals and rooms arranging of the modest and to the wealthy, depending on your price budget. As you see Alan here, obviously running the place itself, as he is a great salesman and quite a charming individual. It can be flirtatious to the right individual, of course. As
Ooh.
the Elfsong Tavern is alert for adventurers who also are upon the wrong side of the law, who might need a place, likely banking their service, as Alan knows a place to bank it quite well. The Elfsong Tavern is possibly one of the locations that likely you've come across many open-ended secrets and rumors. As it seems fit, you can even ask Alan if you'd require a storage fee for about a gold piece a day. He can keep some stuff behind closed doors for you when you need it.
What are you doing?
Greetings.
Oh,
Greetings and
hello.
welcome. I hope you enjoy yourself. If you need anything to drink, head towards me. I'm Alan, your man. If you're looking for food, please forfeit towards our barmaids that arrive here soon enough. Find a seat and take your gander. If you're looking for the toiletries over here, and upstairs is out of bounds depending if you are a paying customer. We do have our rooms up there as well. And there are many different vacancy seats around here as well. If you're looking for a place to lounge around. Cushions to the left and right, beyond the stairs and the stairs.
Oh, you guys hear that? A place
he's
to
an elf.
lounge around.
No, he just looks like an orc. He's just it's like the new NPCs.
Thank you, kind sir, for the information. We'll definitely get settled in, and we'll see what assistance we need in a quick moment.
As you guys all get comfortable and get seated, you see one of the ladies coming in, heading towards Crom's table. Were you interested in the menu, good sir?
Aye, bring me a dark. And some of that stew looks really good too.
Right, alright. Well, we'll get right away. We need one tankard of ale for this gentleman over here. And as she heads over towards the rest of you continuously, heading towards Trixie across the bar. Could I get you anything to drink or eat, madame?
Just a mead, thank you.
One mead. Alan? Yeah, I got it. As he pours you a glass. As she heads back into the kitchen, cooking up again.
Zayla, is there anything you wanted to do or eat?
Oh,
Zayla,
he's got.
I think he fell asleep, guys.
Nope.
Oh,
I thought I
no.
unmuted myself and I didn't.
Okay. No,
I'm fine.
The toilet's over there, just said.
Yeah, just came back from it.
all right. Well, what did you guys want to do? You want to sit down? You want to converse with people? I mean, if I do it, I'm probably gonna just stand on a chair or something. I mean, other than that, I mean, it's our first day. We can mingle.
Yeah, I say we should mingle. Maybe eventually find some new allies.
Did you order yet?
No.
For us?
The
It's
barmaid
great.
hasn't came yet. You can leave your order with the bartender, with Alan, the owner, if you like, but she hasn't come by yet.
I'm going to sit at the table with Zele and wait for the barmaid. For now.
Where's
Yeah.
Zaylee?
Right here. How do you not see?
I stand with like a sore thumb.
Small turtle.
I'm waist high. I see only waist high. Okay.
Alright.
Oh.
As
There you are.
your food comes along, Crom places it on the tab. Right, here you go, sir. Hope you enjoy.
Thank you very much. Says he tips her silver.
Much
as
obliged.
she
Can
she walks away.
I help you too? I haven't seen a total around here. It's quite a bit. A while, honestly. Do you come from Cholt by chance?
No. My tribe walks all over the Sword Coast. But I'm fine.
What
I
can I
just-
get you, lot?
Get a water.
A water? That's a strange drink, but I suppose we can get you water.
I'm a strange turtle.
But we don't offer well water free. We require food to go with it. See, stated here.
Well,
Would you like some bread for just a copper piece?
Zele,
Pass it those fish cakes.
how about what is that? Spiced mulled cider? It's not alcohol from the looks of it, but and it might be something sweet for
Oh,
you
that's
to try out.
nice.
He needs water. He's a turtle.
I'll try that spiced mulled cider.
Right,
That
alright.
sounds
I'll put
nice.
a drop for you two. As I'm assuming Barilla and Draco, you're having a seat as well.
Yeah.
Can I get... What would you like? You two?
I mean wine or mead. Oh, wait a second. Wait, no. The Kokanagar mead.
Right. And for your
Fine.
friend, would you like any food with that?
Yes. Anything hot like that crumb that turtle's eating.
Okay. And for yourself, you're Dragonborn, aren't you not? I couldn't tell. I didn't want to say anything, but you... I know it sounds rude, but you look like a lizard folk for a second.
That's disrespectful. All right. I was gonna order something to eat, but not after that.
My apologies.
And
Don't mind
lizard.
him, ma'am. Don't mind him. You could say that he doesn't have scales, and he'll be a little offended. It's okay. He's a good one. He is. So you don't have to worry about him. How about for the four of us, make that 4 spice mulled cider? And
Kokanagar mead.
uh, yeah. So I'm adding on to the 2 ciders that I originally ordered. So it'll be 4 of those instead of 2. And I'd be happy to offer. I guess I'd be happy to offer a drink of cider to anyone else in the bar if they wanted it. The offer is open to anyone. But as far as myself, that's all I wanted to get at this time, man.
Would you like to try a famous stew?
Oh, stew.
It's
Well,
just a simple
guys, what do you
piece.
think?
I already ordered.
Alright.
All right. Then 1 stew for me and 1 stew for my dragonborn. If he doesn't eat it, I'll eat it myself, man.
Alright. Well, drinks will be coming in a jiff, and the meal shall take about 10 minutes or so. I will be back just one shortly, sir.
Thank you.
The drinks are eventually offered to you after a good 2 minutes as they're offered to your table. As you begin to hear some rumors around the vicinity, you all can roll perception check, even if you're not a part of the party yet. Good gracious, some of your rolls. Well, it looks like our team of 3 doesn't know anything. I technically got it. There we go. I got 1 at least. Alright. Come on, Steelmane. Alright, Steelmane. Crom, you hear in the distance a rumor by a gruff dwarf that's missing 2 fingers, always drinking watered down ale. As you hear a grumble, "Didn't you hear it? From me, right? But the black sailed boats, the dock of the Grey Harbour, after midnight. They don't fly no flags, no names, no holes, just shadows slipping throughout the fog like ghosts. My cousin saw one of unload a crate the size of a bloody horse. It was humming. They said humming like it was breathing." As he begins to lean closer, as you can smell the beer and salt in the distance. "Next morning, a whole crew of Barrow Street turned up dead. Skin all grey, eyes melted shut. You're telling me that ain't connected?" So that's what you hear. I will put the information in the Discord of the dialogue.
So Crom heard this, and I
Crom's the
noticed.
only one that heard it. Nobody else. He rolled the highest.
Where's this
Okay.
guy sitting? Is he one of the
Uh,
thugs or?
I will just say that he's just around the vicinity. Doesn't There's a lot more people. I didn't want to like full it off.
Okay. All right. Crom's
I
gonna
would say
link
you
to
hear it behind this wall. Actually,
person.
there's an NPC behind this wall.
Okay.
But, yeah. As our second
right, so-
go ahead.
No. So Crom puts down his book and looks around to try and find the source of the voice who was saying those things because he wishes to go speak to them.
Okay. As you begin to finish up your drink and food and begin to roam around, it's probably somewhere upstairs on the second floor.
Okay. Oh. As he starts to walk up towards the stairs, he starts muttering under his breath about funny business again happening at the harbor, and just kind of makes his way up there. His owl will follow him up the stairs.
All right.
But they might have heard Crom muttering about the abyss and evil magics and things like that. Just really annoyed.
Okay.
Ooh.
All right.
All right, he's gonna knock on this door.
Is that room service? Can I get another ale?
Aye, I'll buy you a drink if you have a minute to talk.
Who's that? I don't know, but he's offering a drink. Come on in.
Enters the room.
Ah, name's Bren, and he's my two compatriots. What's your name, good sir?
Name's Crom. And he
Oh.
pats his chest.
Well, have a seat. You're a fellow dwarf like us. Might as well enjoy a drink.
Ah, that's good. Yes, yes. Yeah, he'll come on in. Now, my ears aren't quite as good as they used to be, but I heard something coming through the walls, a bit of a drift. What's this I heard about? The ships at midnight, crates, and evil doing.
Aye, yeah, it's my cousin what he said. I believe him, honestly. Honestly, Baldur's Gate's always been rough around these parts. But more and more dangerous, dirty things are happening around here. Goons. I've heard even the Dead Three. I even heard there's something I missed. I've heard of the Black Armada. Have you heard of them?
No. What do you know about them?
Oh, horrible people. They're run by a pirate. What's his name now? Let me see.
Did you say Black Armada?
Black Armada.
Black Armada.
Commanded by a man named the Sea King of Trenix. He's a rather famous people around here. He's a commander of flight ships. I've heard that they've been attacking cities and taking all that they can get and pillaging them. I don't know if they're going to come and attack in Baldur's Gate, but it sounds suicide. We have the highest defenses compared to most of the cities around here.
Any man that calls himself a king and attacks Baldur's Gate is asking for the fist to give him a good whipping.
Well, I hope so. But I heard there's a grand reward for finding that pirate. From
Is there
Baldur
now?
Ravengard himself. Well, you'd be a madman to go suicide by yourself.
Aye, that I would. That I would. Well, anything else you can tell me?